Along with the joy this time of year comes also, unfortunately, sometimes sorrow. Today, State Farm is here to help protect you and your home.
First, spanking was frowned upon. So is yelling. Today, we talk with a clinical psychologist whose goal it is to help parents find peace and have happy kids.
It's a part of history, and it's right in the heart of Berlin. Today, we take a tour of the Taylor House Museum and tell you some of the interesting stories inside.
And we're in the kitchen making a scrumptious shrimp dish. Delmarva Life starts right now.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Lisa Bryant.
I'm Jimmy Hopper. Welcome to Delmarva Life from Historic Studio D.
And let's welcome our studio audience. Thanks for joining us today. They're ready for a fun show.
Great bunch of guests and a couple of guests you didn't see yet.
Yeah.
You'll see those in a little bit.
That's because they're on the floor.
Yeah. We got them laying under chairs.
Well,
Let your mind do what you want with it.
You know, it's our favorite time of the year. It's my favorite time of the year. I'm assuming it's yours as well.
It is.
And one of my favorite things is our parades. So, hey, Berlin's having its 42nd annual Christmas parade tonight, 7 p.m. You want to make sure you get out there. This year's theme is Hometown Christmas. And everything gets underway at 7 o'clock. Rain date is Thursday, December 13th. I don't think it's supposed to rain tonight.
I don't know. No, it's supposed to be nice.
It's supposed to be nice, so it should go on without a hitch. The parade, it starts at the Berlin Fire Company, proceeding down Main Street and then concluding at the corner of Tripoli and South Main Street. That's in Berlin. So you got a couple hours to get ready for that.
Always a wonderful parade.
It is.
It's just a neat place to have.
It's a beautiful place.
So get out there and do that. About an hour from now, I think it's about 5 o'clock, Chesapeake Rehabilitation Hospital is going to kick off their holiday season with the old-fashioned Christmas tree lighting. It is now an annual tradition for the patients, the families, as well as the community. And in addition to the tree lighting, musical performance by Kaleidoscope Children and Youth Productions. That group is made up of children ages 3 to 17. It's going to be at 5 o'clock. Not quite an hour from about it now. It's going to be at Chesapeake Rehabilitation Hospital on Tillman Road in Salisbury. So DVRS and head that way.
It is open to the public. So yeah, you want to go there. I want to backtrack a little bit to Monday night. That's when they had caroling in the circle in Georgetown. More than 750 carolers sang in the holidays during the 29th annual caroling on the circle in Georgetown. They sang traditional and Spanish carols. Get this, more than 26,000 canned goods and other non-perishable foods have also been collected so far through that effort. Yeah, but you can still donate. The canned food collection continues. The public can drop off canned goods and other non-perishable food items from 8:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Monday through Friday at 2 locations. One is at the Sussex County Administrative Building there in the Circle, and the other is a Sussex County West Complex offices. That's on Route 13 in I think Route 13, Route 113. Route 13 doesn't run through Georgetown.
No, 113.
113,
yeah. Right.
So yeah.
Be sure to do that.
26,000.
Through when? Friday?
It's just Monday through Friday, all the way through the holidays.
26,000 already.
Yeah, isn't that great?
That is terrific. Well, here's I think we've come to expect something about Hurricane Sandy, even though she came through how long ago. If you would like, you can still actually pitch in to help the victims in the Crisfield area from Superstorm Sandy. And all you have to do is buy soup. The Red Knights Motorcycle Club, the Maryland Chapter 3, is holding their annual Adopt a Family Soup Sale. That's going to be December the 9th through the 15th at the Countryside Cafe in West Fenwick, Delaware. Soup and biscuits for only $10. Nice. A quart of soup, by the way. All the money raised is going to the families devastated in the storm. And if you can't get to the restaurant, orders of 10 or more can be delivered.
Hey, that's a meal for family meal, $10.
Soup and some biscuits.
Yeah, absolutely.
In a heartbeat.
Yeah, we're staying kind of on the theme of food and hunger. You know, teachers know that students can't learn when they're hungry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, none of us can learn when we're hungry. But the economy, with our economy the way it is, there are a lot of kids that count on school meals, school lunches, school breakfasts.
Got the programs there in the school.
Yeah, the programs right in the school. Well, unfortunately, those kids go home on the weekend and they don't get such nutrition.
There's a big gap.
Yeah, there is a gap. So a group of parents and community members started a program called Carepacks to help fill the weekend gap. The Carepacks now serves 85 students at Easton Elementary and 20 families at White Marsh and 20 families at St. Michael's, all that in Talbot County.
Nice.
Yeah, they're looking for volunteers. If you would like to know how you can volunteer or contribute, of course they're, you know, looking for contributions as well. We've got all that information on delmarvalife.com.
Right.
Yeah, let those kids, because you know, they need the food on the weekend especially.
Always a good idea. Staying on the midshore, some good news in Federalsburg, where the Maryland Board of Public Works has approved $42,000 to put in a splash pad in Federalsburg for the kids to play in.
Right.
Now, while that's good, it's not good enough for Maryland Comptroller Peter Franchot. Here's why. He is still pushing for a swimming pool in the area. You remember those the 3 boys that drowned accidentally over the summer?
Yeah.
Very sad story. What he's wanting to do is make sure there's a swimming pool in Federalsburg so that adults and kids can learn to swim.
Right, because there isn't a public pool in Caroline County. Is that correct? I think I remember hearing that.
I'm not sure, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I think
can't
that was
picture
the
where
whole
it is.
issue. There is not a
There's
public
not one at
pool
all.
in Caroline County. So, but the splash pad, because I was kind of wondering what that is too.
My understanding is it's like the concrete playground that's got the water jets.
The water jets.
Yeah, I don't know if that's exactly what this design is or not, but that's the kind of thing they're looking to build.
You can't learn how to swim in those.
No, you can't. So they're still looking to put in a pool there, and that would be great. We had a great time yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
With the Red Cross. They had their celebrity waiter and waitress luncheon.
Right.
And it was at the Civic Center in Salisbury. As a matter of fact, as soon as we were done with the show, we were getting ready for the show. We took off from here and ran over there. Now, I don't know how you went, but when I left the building, I went down Priscilla Street to go to the
That's
Civic
the way
Center.
I went too.
That was the way you went. On the way, you saw the construction. The guys were working on something. Now, something that interested me, and I've wondered about this for a long time. Take a look at this piece of machinery. They use this, it's called horizontal drilling.
You want one, don't you?
I want one. I can have so much fun. You don't drill straight down, you drill sideways. In other words, they were using one like this to go under driveways and under yards and things.
Okay.
And I remember distinctly thinking, I wonder how they control where the end of it goes. I couldn't figure that out. And then after the event for the Red Cross, on the way back, came down Priscilla, nearly flooded. There was a river of water. They had punctured a water main. So
you're calling them out on it.
I'm not calling them out on it, no. But this morning's Daily Times got a shot of that, and they said 49 houses had to be, or 43 houses had to be shut down until they could fix it. And I like that you can't really see it in this picture, but there's a guy in the hole looking up like, oh, they're taking a picture. Can we salute Pocomoke's police chief?
I probably did it wrong. I'm sorry.
The reason being, he's been on the force for a year now. These are a couple of lieutenants, Lieutenant Brian Craven and Lieutenant Linnell Green in Pocomoke. He's been on the payroll for a year now. He's been there for a year. Came
from Baltimore.
Baltimore.
He was a homicide detective in Baltimore for many, many years.
That's right. That's right. One of the first things that he did was he got his officers out of the cars to get them to do foot patrol in the neighborhoods. That gave the officers more exposure to the residents, the public, let everybody get to know them. It has worked phenomenally.
Yeah.
Listen to these numbers. By the way, even he gets out and walks with his police officers. The murders have decreased 200%. Theft and larcenies are down 87%. Burglaries have decreased 64%.
And Pocomoke.
In 1 year, so great job. Great job.
Indeed, good news.
Absolutely
good
wonderful.
news.
Nice stuff.
Obviously a good leader down there.
Yes, he is. Well, it was December 7th, 1941. 71 years ago tomorrow.
Right.
The Imperial Japanese Navy launched a surprise attack on the Hawaiian U.S. Naval Base, thus launching us into World War II.
And today we are still at war, albeit a different one. And during this last decade, 32,000 military veterans have come home wounded, left with visible scars.
But more than 500,000 others have returned home with invisible scars, suffering from depression and post-traumatic stress disorder. Now, one woman is using her power in Hollywood to get our servicemen and women the help that they need on the inside and out.
My vehicle struck an improvised explosive device. The first reaction you have to fire in your face is to, and that's what I did.
And that's when Marine Corporal Aaron Mankin became the first patient for Operation Mend, a team of doctors who donate their skills to giving veterans like Aaron a chance at a normal life.
For the past 6 years, and I now find myself just short of 60 surgeries.
It's heroes like Aaron that motivate actress Ruta Lee, known for her part in classics like Seven Brides for Seven Brothers. It's her role in the Thalians that has her focused on raising awareness for our wounded warriors and Operation Mend.
They have to be healed in body. They have to be healed in mind.
Help for vets like combat medic Megan Krause. Unlike Aaron, her scars are invisible. Megan's suffering from PTSD.
If I went to a restaurant with a group of people, I always had to make sure I was sitting in the corner with my back against a wall so that no one could get behind me.
Since the beginning of the Iraq War, 20,000 female veterans have been diagnosed with PTSD. Research now shows it takes women 5 years to recover compared to just 2 for men.
They don't want to expose their family members to the things they're dealing with, and so they kind of avoid them, they withdraw.
Counseling helped Megan, and Ruta Lee hopes to help others and give our returning vets everything they deserve.
I need to honor them in whatever way I can, whether it's going out to the airport and shaking their hand and saying thanks. Thanks, ladies and gentlemen, for what you've done.
45% of discharged troops have received some type of physical or mental treatment after returning home. The VA projects the cost to continue to treat these troops to be more than $500 billion over the next 40 years. And you can help. If you'd like to donate to Operation Mend, you can log on to delmarvalife.com, click on the show tab. We'll explain it all.
All right, well, up next on Delmarva Life, a dry Christmas tree can quickly turn into a disaster. State Farm is here to tell us how to keep it safe, a safe holiday, as we deck the halls and trim the tree this Christmas.
And if you need presents to put under the tree, we're going to find out why a game might just be the way to go, how it can benefit your child. Delmarva Life, life at its best, here on Delmarva.
Delmarva Life is brought to you by Sussex County Federal Credit Union, guiding you to your financial future. Peninsula Regional Medical Center, honored to serve the entire Delmarva Peninsula since 1897. And your local York and Mitsubishi dealers.